There's a Sonic modder going rogue right now, a Sonic modder by the name of Scythe, who's apparently a programmer slash reverse engineer, which is a crazy title. Anyway, recently he has done something that up until now niggas didn't think was possible. They utilized a process called static recompilation to do a native port of Sonic Unleashed, one of the best Sonic games, arguably. GS Blast, don't even fucking try it, nigga. Did this under the project name of Unleashed Recompiled. And if you're curious to find out what static recompilation is, more about the modder who's doing numbers, or how to get your hands on the masterpiece, I got you. I'm also getting really good at foreplay. I see, yo, self-love, you got to. But I'll catch you in a second. For starters, if you've been living under a rock or are busy as fuck like me as a college student, I got you. Sonic Unleashed Recompiled is an unofficial Sonic Unleashed mod, an unofficial PC port of the Xbox 360 version of Sonic Unleashed. The mod includes a plethora of quality of life improvements, such as an increased menu option, unlocked frame rate. You can see Sonic's balls in like 4K now, that's just crazy. In general, yeah, just a ton of quality of life improvements all around. So the modder Scythe, who apparently has been doing this shit for a minute, they utilize this method called static recompilation. Static recompilation is essentially a process where a compiled program from one CPU architecture is translated into equivalent native code for a different architecture. That's basically if you're trying to call somebody a bitch ass again, you wanted a code switch, because we have to do that in some workplaces, unfortunately. But to put this effort into truth perspective, I'm just gonna pull an exact quote from this nigga. So apparently, the quote starts like this: guys, you can't just decompile Sonic Unleashed. N64 decomps are made by a team of very smart people, and they're C games made for a 28-year-old console, and they still take many years. Now extrapolate that to a heavily object-oriented C++ game for Xbox 360 and you'll get what I mean. Debug symbols are similar, can help with this of course, but we don't have anything like that for Sonic Unleashed, neither Sonic Generation, so no, you aren't getting a native Unleashed PC port created from a decompilation in the next 20 years. So it's interesting. I'm pretty sure some things changed on the back end, but in general, I'm not... Fuck. Like, I think I have a pretty good, like, dialect overall, but I still know what the fuck this nigga's talking about. I guess it's more so, like, coding jargon and shit like that, which I'm starting in web design, but I'm still a little bit confused. So, as for, like, a little speculation and thoughts, first of all, bro, I'm a Sonic fanatic, bro. I've been growing up in this game for a minute, ever since Sonic Colors on the DS up until now. I'm the man you see today, which, for better or worse, I think we're doing good, you know, in a little chrysalis right now, but we're growing. I think overall, Sonic has done so many wonders for the people of the world. Not only has it created whole jobs for, like, a plethora of people, I think the Sonic franchise in general has given birth to so many good tracks, so like fucking Pumpkin Hill, so many sexual, like Flying the Freedom, also so many niche corners of the internet where people can actually enjoy themselves and be themselves uninhibited, which is kind of in rarity, especially today. Sonic Unleashed is one of my favorite Sonic games ever, bro, and honestly, it's been like a minute. I haven't really played it in a while, especially since I've been in school for the last, for the majority of my life. This shit sucks. I can't wait to fucking get away from this part of my life. Although I love education, it's just like the price tag behind it is crazy, and I can learn all this that I'm learning now for a fraction of the price, if not for free. So, at first when I heard all this news, I was kind of worried that Sega would kind of throw down the hammer hard on these niggas, which I'm surprised and honestly so happy that they haven't, unlike some other Nintendo. I think, in general, I feel like especially when we're in the landscape that gaming is in now, where we have to pay so much just for a console and the sum of its parts, let alone like the online services, let alone all the online services. It's a lot, bro. So I feel like methods like this, where you can actually, you know, let fans just port the game that they love and not try to make a buck off it, is so intrinsically important for the new gaming genre that's soon to come, or gaming landscape. So lastly, I want to mention that this project doesn't include any game assets, meaning those who want to acquire the mod must utilize their own legally owned version of Sonic Unleashed, which again just goes to the point I just made previously. Like, you really should just let these fans be able to do what they want, create what they want, especially as it's like a labor of love, or, you know, a game that you should be showing more love in the first place. And the only reason why things like mods and refurbished, all of that shit, the only reason they exist is because niggas aren't locked in and doing what they should be, which is, you know, actually porting these games with a good port to new consoles. So that's pretty much it for me for today. For those on the JoyConBoyz, you might have noticed that this video is a little chopped and screwed. I'm trying this new method to where I can actually allocate for all these things in my life, including college and this channel and my own channel. So you might see some kind of duplicate versions of content, but they're going to be altered in a way where they can kind of serve as their own like standalone pieces of videos. I'm somebody who kind of stresses like putting art into things, or like, you know, try like an artistic spin. So I'm probably just going to be visualizing my content like in the next years to come, but I guess for now this works. I also wanted to say thank you for still being here, and happy anniversary to the Switch. I should have a video up after this about that, but thank you for sticking around. Much love, make sure to take your time and enjoy yourself, and as a great man would say, please set yourself a damn good.